Did you know that our average Irish refund is 1,007?
Alright, let's get it done. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on when or where you're watching this from. Welcome to the Coke Podcast. I'm AJ, joined along by Meg, and we are here with Digimon Ghost Game episode 15. Chat, how are you today? I hope you're having a fantastic week. Hope, I know we're out of the resort now. We're back to our usual spooky, ghastly digital shenanigans, and I hope you're excited for it. So, sound off. How are you doing, huh? Are you having a good day, chat? Are you? Are we having fun yet?
Hey, Justin.
Justin, welcome. Yeah.
I've got that. You've got the scarf.
Well, I needed something red and black, so this'll do. But I do have my Digivices t-shirt, so I'm well prepared. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you no. Hey, Kat, this is the problem with partners. Your clothes become their clothes, and eventually you're just left going,
Oh my hoodie.
no, Bo, bad bag. They don't want your companionship, chat. They just want hoodies. Run. Anyway.
And you didn't realize.
Always. Happily realize.
I was just thinking, I should put him on a necklace for next week.
Yeah, right. But that isn't the show for this. But shoutouts to Navimon, best Appmon. Oh, I love him so. Well, you probably could. You're not going to, but you probably could. Hey, don't worry, Navimon. I'll keep you. You as well, Wormmon.
You don't have to do anything extra to him.
Oh yeah,
chain.
no, he's got. Yeah, you just loop him through a chain, because yeah. But just beat Shining Pearl. Chibi Cynthia was a pain in the ass, especially Garchomp. Oh yeah.
Oh, I just beat. So, my God.
Yeah, when you have to beat a trainer by stalling out their PowerPoints, that's it. That's
It's just not fun anymore.
no.
Revive him. Revive him.
Yeah,
Revive
just.
him. That's not fun.
But that's what you have to do. You have to walk into that fight with about 30 revives just to wait out all the earthquakes and dragon claws and hope then the poison jab doesn't kill you. Because the other two are basically one-hit KOs.
Yeah, the only reason I got away with Poison Jab was
Yeah.
otherwise I was gone.
Yeah. Oh, yo, we certainly feel your pain on that one, Justin. Cynthia, I mean, I appreciate that it's a challenge. I mean, that is a big complaint about modern Pokemon, is that it's not tough.
There's a middle ground between challenge and boring.
Would you rather fight Leon again? There you go. Staraptor's Brave Bird. Oh, yeah. That'll do it. And that'll do it.
Freed me today and killed one of the Pokemon I was trying to catch.
Yeah, he did. Meg went hunting the lake trio today on stream, and oh, that was a barrel of laughs.
It was a barrel of something, alright. The barrel of Ultra Balls, that's what it was.
You went through so many. I think I'd rather fight Wallace. Oh, that reminds me, I gotta load it in. I never did.
Huh? He's got pants now.
Basically, yeah. So, but that's the theme of today's episode, right? I mean, like, I've made the memes. I had to go combing through the episode for the clip for the other channel, so I know what's coming. I hope the journey to get there is fun, and yeah. But I think when we were talking about it during the spoiler synopsis, kind of had a night. Like that this would be the episode.
Yeah, we thought.
You know, because it seemed to be very
I
Rory
was kind of
focused.
thinking,
It wouldn't have shocked me if it
remember.
didn't.
but yeah.
But I think we were sort of like, yeah, it has
But
to
we
happen
kind of
here.
went, yeah, there's danger. Actually, was I saying it would be? I can't even remember.
Oh yeah, she does that
Maybe
to
it's
herself.
going to be.
Yeah, and she does that to herself, which is fine. It's not like she's a damsel in distress. She just sort of throws herself into stuff and goes, "Oh wait, no, I'm in over my head." Angoramon, help!
Often does the thing. Goes, guys. Well.
But it's all important. Question at the end: is it foreshadowing or just another villain of the week? I don't know. I haven't seen the ending. I've just literally scrolled through the episode to see if the evolution happened, clipped what I needed, and went on my way. I didn't watch anything else before or after. No, but but
Huh? He's got pants now.
so
Hear that, can
I'm sure they can hear. So, it all worked out in the end. Because he's got pants now.
they? That's exactly how I was.
Oh, yeah, of course.
What's the name of that?
fake
fake
Digimon.
Digimon screenshot.
Yeah.
But it was a picture of that, but with the subtitle, he's got pants now. Over.
Yeah. So it's Rory saying he's got pants now.
Yeah.
Yeah. That joke took so long to get here; it died on the way. And I will beat it like a dead horse, because I've been sitting I've been sitting on this for weeks, and now I get to use it. I'm going to take full advantage.
All the time.
So.
2 times a Luna.
Not that many. You were streaming. Nah, you haven't really.
And that's what. So there we go.
So, I got a tooth out this week. So I have a big old hole in my jaw over here. It's still weird.
You can see.
Let's not gross the chat out.
I said if they want. I've had to look at it. Sitting here in my room. Our room.
My.
My room when your gross tooth is in.
Well, excuse me, princess.
I do with adventure.
I don't know how to take that. I don't know how to take
I don't
that.
think Justin.
Oh, just yeah,
Just
with the company.
the company.
Yeah, let's go with
But
that.
you still gonna do.
Off camera. There shan't be witnesses. Anyway.
Disclaimer, that doesn't happen.
No, it doesn't. God, no. But yeah, it's still weird to get used to, and so I have to go back in 2 weeks and get a cleaning done. Even though, quite my shiny teeth and me, but they want to do a cleaning just to look at anything else that might be problematic. Because it'll get rid of like buildup of gunk and calcification and like that. So, but the likelihood is what's going to happen is another one back here is going to have to come out as well. So when that happens, I could be coming onto the podcast that weekend going, well,
When you started talking like dumb shit, completely, like you didn't even realize. You
Oh,
were doing
yeah.
that.
Was that before or after?
I think that was before.
Oh yeah. The pain because basically the pain got to me so badly that I started talking like this, and our Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney playthrough, that was the kind of voice that I gave Dick Gumshoe, because it's an old mobster, a gumshoe, he's on the beat. Yeah, pal, I ended up just talking like this for like an hour.
Naturally.
I couldn't help it, And I had to tell her like over and over, I promise you I'm not doing this on purpose. She was dying though, and I went, well,
Yeah.
revel in my suffering, I guess.
I have it all.
Oh, growing up
No.
sucks, chat. Growing up sucks.
My teeth.
Hmm.
Mine are all over the place.
If you're talking that, it must be karma. Oh no, my Von Karma voice was very different.
But yeah, there will be karma.
I can't wait. Anyway, yeah, so that's been
I will get you.
but the last couple of days have just been, I've been just on painkillers and antibiotics and such, so it's been kind of an easygoing weekend. A couple of streams here and there, and just sort of chilling. I took the day I got the tooth out off work, and then the Friday off. So just to get used to it and just relax. I don't know, because I didn't know what way I was going to be with the painkillers afterwards. So, so everything's on the mend, thankfully. So that's good, and I just gotta, you just gotta look after yourself. It's that kind of thing where, Hey, Jackie, thanks for joining in.
Really just in your early 20s. Your teeth.
Yeah. So I suppose with that out of the way, shall we get started then, chat?
Also.
Oh yeah, take care of them anyway. But
yeah.
but if you are closer to 30 than you are away from it, might be good to just start looking after stuff a bit more closely. That's the moral of the story here. And knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe. Or Sonic Says. What was 90s Sonic was like? Cool, dude. I wouldn't even try and imitate Urkel. I can't remember the guy's actual name.
No.
It's just poofed.
My brain is trying to remember what. But they used to have
They used to have
at the end.
Yeah.
All the moral of the story.
Yeah.
Jem used to.
Oh, they all did back
Yeah.
then. It was their way of being, because all these programs were obviously big advertisements for toys. It was their way of getting around. Jaleel White, that's the one. I wouldn't try and impersonate Jaleel White, because I don't think I could ever do it justice. But those shows, because they were all big advertisements, that was their way of skirting around the educational value by having this little 2 or 3 minute bit on the end. It was like, well, we're teaching kids not to do drugs and we're teaching kids to say no to strangers. Fast forward 30 odd years and we're on the internet just sharing our lives on Twitter and Facebook. It's funny how that changed.
People have what's that thing called? Card.
Oh yeah.
And they're putting every bit of
is that the CARRD thing?
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah.
Sailor Moon.
Yeah. I just think of Woody Phantom from Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, I see it. Yeah, I see where you're coming from. And I do think I seeing the imagery of him in a tuxedo. Yeah. Was just for Meg's benefit, who might not know what a Woody Phantom looks like.
That does look familiar.
So just imagine it's a white tux instead. So. Yeah, it's true. Yeah. But yeah. So
Did I watch?
while when it was still on Netflix, yeah.
Yeah, before.
Yeah.
Starting with the one I hadn't watched.
Yeah. All right. So let me roll up the episode then, and I'll do our usual count in, and we'll just get on with the watch along and review. As always, we are watching on the Crunchyroll app, so feel free to join us in that. Boot up the episode now, and 3, 2, 1.
Every time I hear this song, I go, oh, so long since I've heard this.
Oh, no, it is. It is one of those songs, isn't it? It is one of those songs where it does just feel like an age has gone by.
Yeah, I feel like I should be listening. But
I think it's because it's very power metal 80s-ish. It just feels like it's older. The free today. Oh. There we go. I know, Mom. Okay, no, I'll save it for the I'll save it for the 7K. So like and subscribe. Get me up to 7K.
Thinking of doing something like
Oh yeah.
like a
Free karaoke stream. That'd be awesome.
That's like for shit, but yeah. That's the fun of karaoke.
Yeah, exactly. Neither can most people.
Don't think I do any
Fuck though.
songs in other languages.
Oh god.
Like,
Yeah, no. Not in your first one.
even if I knew those songs well in like Japanese, I feel like I just butcher them so bad.
So no Plastic Love?
Isn't there an English version of that?
Oh, maybe there is. It's probably is it a fan version?
Maybe.
True. I do enjoy seeing that purple dragon every week. Hey, Clockmon, remember him?
I was gonna say it's like Peach Dragon, but Peach Dragon is not green.
Yeah. I'm just reminded of the dragon. Welcome to Mephisto, the fortune teller's manor. Hey, roll credits. Ding. That voice is familiar.
Ready? For a job interview with a witch's hat? Really? That has a point on it. Also, I'm wearing pajamas. Uh-oh.
I'll take that audio out of context. Oh good lord, she's. Oh, I was just like,
No,
she's burning.
She's not burning.
Was she kind of she? Well, yes, not yes and no.
Burning the stone?
Burn-
That doesn't work. Ooh, that's...
That is. Oh, we haven't been this creepy since episode 1. More of. No, it's a shadow. It's not a mustache.
Oh.
I thought the same thing. I was like, no, it's a shadow.
Or it's a face. Anyone could... There's something wrong.
Fortune teller's manor. Oh, they're actually calling them dim cards. Lovely. Now, you gotta wait 90 seconds and don't pull it out before then because it'll brick the card. You won't be able to use it again. Make sure the symbol on the card is facing you. Very important when you're installing dims on these.
She just leaves.
Yes.
Plugs it in, and is she wearing it with the dim card sticking out of it?
I keep forgetting the restaurant is called Kobayashi Maru.
I thought she had wings. It's just two coats behind her.
Ruru, why is your friend an angel? To be fair, that wouldn't shock me.
She's just sitting there with her wings.
Yeah. Oh, bots. Stop trying to meet client demands? Did he just dump it in the trash? It's nice to see Jellymon get freaked. It's made out of a human being. It's nice to see Jellymon freak out now and then.
Just stick her tentacle in.
I think.
Kind of go, oh.
I think so. Ruri Nason? What?
Mm.
Don't you dare bring puppers into this.
Mm.
Yeah, that's a lie. Oh! Oh, God, it's one of those things.
Oh.
Hello again. They just gotta eat her alive. Ah, Boogeyman. Yeah, that's its name.
Boogie down.
Oh, God. Like, turning to statue and then the eyes. Oh.
He's turning everyone to statues.
I thought it would get more twisted.
Yeah,
And so did I. I was so ready for those dogs to eat her.
Yeah, but
Throw it away.
is he turning
Okay.
everyone to statues? Because then how is anyone hearing about it?
A Wilhelm scream.
Hmm.
Well, they're hearing about the... Oh, I suppose, yeah. Well, that's the thing with all of these. Oh,
But look, he's...
he added to my collection. I guess he's putting the rumors out there himself.
That's so.
Right, because that's one of the things... Like, I think we said that about this show as well. Like,
The only catching women.
must be. I know. But, human turning into... Oh, she's all like, oh, blah, 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 blah. Aww. He was having fun. No, I'm not. Aww. Oh, you're going, Kyosho. I guess he's putting the rumors out himself, because again, we've said this before, it comes up in a lot of these kind of tropey things. I've said it before, even about this show. Is, like, if everybody who goes to see this person is dying, how does word of the place get out? Like, Mephisto Mon must be creating his own sort of intrigue.
Like that.
Mephisto Mon, Jesus, no, that's a completely different Digimon. I was just thinking because it's Mephisto.
Yeah.
Felismon.
Isn't that a thing in Caribbean? A one alive to tell the tale or something.
Yeah.
Well, how did we find out about it then? You know.
Hey, Reiko.
Yeah, we've started already.
And we are at... Let me just pause it here. Timestamp 9:07. Gamma doesn't have a clue. I think a little bit of Kyoshiro has rubbed off on Jellymon since she's freaking out. Yeah, like it was the same thing with the Zasomon. She just wanted nothing to do with those.
Yeah.
So it's nice seeing her not be so... Like, I mean, we all love haughty Jellymon, but it is nice seeing her brought down every so often.
Yeah.
You know, to show she's not so different from Kyoshiro.
Yeah. But even though she's afraid of this statue, she's just like, oh yeah, I'll show you where it is.
Yeah,
no
because
problem.
then it's Hero's problem. She doesn't have to
Yeah.
worry about it. Nice, not too late. So I'll restart it here. So we're on 9:07. Scared? What are you talking about? I'm not scared. Yeah. Seen a great little fan art on Twitter earlier of Jellymon with with a bunch of shopping bags on one or two tentacles, and then the other she's holding a debit card, and the subtitle just says Kyoshiro's debit card. It's like, yeah, that checks out.
Oh look,
Aww.
he's just sitting up there. Ah, there it is. Hey Pedro, welcome.
Hey, Pedja, thanks for joining in. Oh, commercial break.
Have fun.
Yeah, Jesus, flying by. Right, because the line is so big. Oh yeah, we don't have a rival tamer this season. That's weird. Like, Hero doesn't. Yeah, there's no Yamato of this season. Or... Hey, Juggernaut! Thanks for joining in.
Hey, Juggernaut.
Well, Kyosho is a genius that already graduated scientific. May do a lot of work and have a lot of money. Yeah, they're quite nice. Oh no.
I like when characters and
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, good lord. Oh, look at all the Pico Devimon. It's just all Boogimon, yeah. Hmm. Oh! Oh, that's clever! Oh, that's really clever! Hmm. Yeah. Could be bad. Don't phone her while she's investigating.
Smart enough to have your phone.
No, she's not.
Oh dear.
Consumed? Oh, by him, okay. So nothing, maybe? Nothing plot related? That's really good. I like this episode. I mean, it's horrible and creepy and, but, jeez, a villain with a motive and acting it efficiently? This is one of these moments where the bad guy going, I'm going to tell you your plan doesn't matter because it's working. I'm okay with this. Yeah, this episode's great. Actually isn't plot progression. Word is getting out and is being interpreted differently. But it's the same. Forklift and Goramon, because
Oh my
why
God.
not?
You could kill Rory, but you know. Enough for him.
Oh. And Goramon knows how to deal with a complicated situation. Yeah.
or something.
Oh, so is Rory gonna use her new Dim card?
Okay, the devil versus Fluffy Rabbit. I think they'll be.
I
okay.
think they'll be okay, yeah. Ooh. Oh. Charging into a problem. The Gamamon solution. Here we go. Nice. Huh?
Huh? He's got pants now.
I'm still getting that Renamon vibe.
Oh yeah, he's totally a Renamon. Well, not literally, but stylistically, yeah. Not. Oh no, he's hot. Kind of, so is he. He's so buff.
I don't like his face.
But his mohawk is a bit. I mean, he's cool. He looks cool there.
Depending on the angle of him, he looks. I don't even know how to describe it, but he's got like those weird little people in Akira.
Oh yeah.
He's got that bulbous head thing.
I see what you mean.
Actually, 666. Something like
Yeah,
that.
it's
So
just
edgy.
edgy. You know.
You
Oh,
know, if he wore a really nice hat and a nice suit, he could be the demon from the musical episode of Buffy.
he could. I mean, he was wearing a nice suit and a hat.
Yeah, but like not hiding, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just he does have an odd. Like when he opened his mouth there, he started to look like Mr. So.
Good lord! Don't do that to poor Fellasmon.
I'm saying his face is only hot from like not that one either. Yeah, look, we'll just. Oh,
Gamamon slay!
you couldn't have like evolved him a bit.
No!
Just
They
wrap the
couldn't,
string around
they
his
couldn't
head.
have evolved to Wizen Gamamon and just ran in.
Yeah, or Kelson just hooked the thing around his
Yeah.
back hooks or whatever they are.
Ah.
Oh, here we go.
This answers something we said from the very start. The evolution sequences being this quick, they don't take up half an episode when everyone evolves at once. It's that shot of the three of them. 5. I don't care. This is a 5.
Yeah, didn't find nothing I don't like so far.
No. This episode has been great from top to bottom. 3 Digimon with human partners. Oh. Well, I will still emerge victorious. I think this battle isn't the objective. Okay, no, you know what? I'm okay with this.
Going?
Yeah. I mean, he has under no obligation to do that.
Yeah.
He could have just went, no.
doesn't
You
want
deal with it.
Doesn't want because
Yes.
he has other plans.
Yeah, Fellasmon outright going, Oh yeah, I'll be back for you, don't worry. Take your victory. Yeah. For all the grief we've given this show for villains not being destroyed or like Yatagaramon just noping out,
Yeah.
this is the one that made the most sense.
Yeah.
Even Zasomon with his kind of, glare. Aww.
Oh.
Those are good friends, yeah. Do you think they'll end up being tamers later? Easier to act than worry. You never know what fortune may bring you. Aww. Oh, look at that smile. Aww. Oh, that was so good.
That was a good.
Yeah.
Are there gifts of those yet?
I will take a look.
Nice. Naturally pop up.
Yeah. But that was great.
Yeah.
Like from top to bottom, I don't have a problem with that episode.
No, that was really good.
It was really well told. It did what it needed to do within the time frame it had.
Evolution made sense and wasn't overshadowed by
Another evolution
else.
happening.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gamamon breaks the adorable meter each week. Dinos aren't cute. They are when they're being a sleigh. Or pulling a sleigh, I suppose. Oh. Come on. Yeah. Woodmon and Juraimon, it has to be. Freeze magic. Oh yeah, that's Juraimon, the Man-Eater's Forest. Good lord. It was basically I have to fight you to buy my milk in this store. Yeah, even though I get hurt when I can do it in the store on the other side of the street. Okay, bye.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Basically.
Turning them in. Probably it. And succeed. Yeah, exactly. Only use
To materialize.
the
And
other
that
guy.
was the
And
really
he can
good.
just
Do
like,
that
do
elsewhere.
it elsewhere, so it's
And
like,
that-
here, just leave me alone.
Yeah.
Go deal with those people. You won. There you go. Be happy.
And that's really good. Like them, like that whole thing of turning them into statues and showing them those illusions, and that being the catalyst for himself and the Boogeyman, that name, to materialize into something else.
Please tell me this.
Oh, I'd be upset if there isn't. But that whole concept was like terrifying, and oh my god, the villains are using this. The villains are figuring out how to use this.
Yeah.
Like, we've come a long way from Dracmon being like, I want to be able to materialize, to now Felismon being like, oh yeah, I just do this and it happens.
Yeah.
We've come such a long way from also a Ruri episode, which is fun. Come such a long way in that regard. That's really good. He's out there turning people into stones, materializing his followers and preparing to the world. Neighboring city. They couldn't stop him, only repel him. Seeing Jellymon and Gamamon evolve and having all three finish the fight, yeah, like just that
That's it,
shot
yeah.
of the three of them together. It's a real sort of finally
Yeah.
kind of thing. And
Yeah, the evolutions last.
no, they weren't. They took up like a minute at most.
Yeah, and they didn't happen all the time. They were one after the other, and yeah,
Mm.
it worked.
Yeah, if those evolution sequences were longer, you could only get away with that by doing like a split screen thing, like other shows. But can they not? Have the
That's me.
this is going to come back and bite you, but at the same time you were still powerless to stop him. Yeah, and that's like the real cool thing about this. It wasn't just Yadagarumon noping out because he got kicked in the head, or Zasomon being like, oh, sorry, my bad,
Yeah.
I'll take them away. They got the end result they were after. Yeah, like those Boogeyman are all realized. Like Angoramon didn't destroy them either, so it's not like Felismon has to go and build a new army. He can just add to the one that he's already been building.
He wasn't there.
They're like his pre-evolve form. Like
right.
Felismon would be a perfect, they'd be adult.
So they're just.
In Barangoramon.
So they would have been. Yeah.
Yeah,
So they could have taken them out had he not been there.
probably, yeah.
Yeah. Or do the evil.
They don't know where he's
Maybe.
going. Well, I suppose
Well,
like Angoramon has that network. I'm sure they could easily find out. But if Felismon decides to lay low for a week or two, and then go back to doing the Mephisto thing elsewhere, or I still don't trust that Zasomon. Oh, neither do I. I think the Zasomon is going to come back in a big way as well.
If Zasomon doesn't come.
Yeah.
Because of that. Why make it back like that? If it could never. But if he, like, do you think they're working together?
Oh, they have
If
to be.
he's out realizing, out testing
Yeah.
with stones over.
Mm.
And now he. Well, I don't even know about this drama. But Felismon is realizing.
Yeah.
So are they?
I think so. Yeah, and I think that's
or
what we're
Felismon
building.
the bigger bad?
If Felismon, like, I don't know if Felismon is going to be the big bad. That's intriguing though, because I thought it was going to be Gulusgamamon, because there's still something there. But if they're all working for somebody whose goal is to use Gulusgamamon for something, maybe there's just something about him. As long as our city is fine, someone else can worry about the others. But, like, how do you stop it? These three are so dodgy, such a grey area. Yeah, but if that city is in another country, what do you do? Or another, if it's across the country you're in. How are they, like...
Other kids.
Yeah, the other kids could just go, oh, well,
But then again, they could. Elves. They could do everything without them.
yeah, basically, yeah. Like, I mean, realistically, if a Felismon says to you, okay, yeah, but I'm gonna go 6 hours away where you can't get me, how do you stop that?
When you're
10. Well, they're a bit more than 10, but yeah.
bored.
You know, they can only...
Turn one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, they can only, you know, at the moment current anyway, fight the battles that are in front of them. They can't factor in for fights that are coming up. But
See the Digimon. They didn't.
yeah, well, if they exactly, I mean, if fighting because he's a perfect level, and took the brunt of 3 adult attacks, and like, yeah, okay,
He didn't. Ow.
yeah, he kind of just
Just like-
yeah, he just went. This is going to be well, and that's the thing, because they did touch on that, their city being the hotspot. There's like Ruri doing her research and Felismon going, oh yeah, this circle, this is a hotspot, this is a thing. Oh, like there's no plot progression in this episode, but there's certainly a lot of setup, and that's really intriguing to me. I do like that. But what I did like as well is before the evolution for Angoramon, like we have that like Angoramon on the forklift. Like that sold the episode for me on its own. That sold the episode for me on its own.
That made absolutely no sense.
No,
Fantastic.
but it was amazing.
He could have just flown in.
Yeah.
He didn't need a forklift.
No. Dramatic effect. Angoramon the diva. But that whole thing, like where Boogeyman goes to attack and he catches the thing, like, I know you can help them. I know you'll do the right thing. And he trusted her to go off and do something. And then when Rory's having that, oh, look, you know, they're all going to be monsters to these two who aren't familiar with it. But she still did the right thing in the end and she trusted in Angoramon. That loops back then to episode bloody 11, where their whole thing was not really trusting each other.
Yeah.
So you've built on that again, which then gives Angoramon the boost he needs to get to the evolution. How did he know how to pilot a forklift? Didn't he break the control panel?
Did he?
I-
He did a lot of reading.
this is fair. Yeah, maybe he was reading an instruction manual. But I think he maybe I blinked between scenes or something, but I thought he just
That's
broke the
usually
control panel and just punched.
Yeah, that's usually how things. An electrical. Now I can do.
Yeah. Didn't he literally crash? Oh yeah, right into the tent. It was
I mean, all he had
glorious.
to do was figure out how to make it start. He didn't.
Like, stop. Some say that forklift is still going to this day. It's not flying, it's falling with style. But yeah, like there's some really good. There's a lot of good. Also, Mika and Naui responded the opposite way to Ruri from episode 7 for the scenario. Her having secrets. So that, yeah, because they were good friends. Maybe they're a bit more mature than she is. But like that, let's not ask her until she's ready. So they're going to find out at some point all this is happening.
Found her. Involved with more Digimon.
Yeah, and we
More
haven't
likely.
seen. We didn't have any shenanigans with what's his name from the school. The other friend, the blondie one. Nomura, that's
Yeah.
the one. Yeah, we didn't have any shenanigans with him, so maybe we're setting up.
He already had his. That's when he was trapped in the.
I guess, but
So
I-
they have to space him out.
yeah, and that's on the theory, like that's on the suggestion that maybe this team of 3 will grow into a team of 6 down the road.
Mm.
Like if you add Nomura and Aoi and Mika, I mean, it shouldn't be about splitting the gender
so
dynamic,
funny that it
but
was
you'd end up with 3 girls and 3
2
guys.
girls and the guy.
Yeah.
Kyosura has no friends.
He has Jellymon, and that's it.
His only friends are the 2 others.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Kyosho's friends would be Nomura and Hiro.
Yeah, but Nomura's like he lives in the same dorm.
It's not like they hang out and play video games together
Yeah,
or
and
something. Yeah.
I don't think Hiro and friends exactly beforehand. They were just dorm mates.
Yeah,
I don't think they would.
I guess. So in this series, the Digivices are given. They don't appear out of nowhere. No reason Hokuto can't make more. Well, that's it. Unless, like, if the dad sends more, I could totally
He
see
more
it.
dim cards.
He said, "Well, that's it," and they call them dim cards, which I went, "Oh, hold on a minute."
Yeah.
Um.
So I'm sure he could send more.
Yeah, to be fair, it was a
Bring up a
baller
picture of
suit.
that.
But outside of the thumbnail I'm using, yeah. Let's have a look. just go looking for Felismon on Google.
This should be one of them.
No, it's a lot of screenshots from when he turned up in Cross Wars.
Please help.
Thing, yeah. Like he's got like this really weird armor going
Yeah.
on.
That fan art back. That makes it.
Oh yeah. But yeah, there doesn't seem to be an awful lot of screenshots of him as of yet in the yeah, no, I saw the window. Yeah, let's do that. He was a big boy in Cross Wars. Oh. Huh? Yeah, okay. He's absorbing souls. Stop it.
Okay. So it's going.
Yeah, it's going up, not down. God.
No. Sorry, Rico, your message got held back there. Talisman. Bastard.
Yeah, that's true. Talisman. Nope.
Oh.
Yeah, still just. There's an image of Gamamon pulling the sleigh, but his little face. But no Felismon in the suit imagery.
No.
Just that. But yeah, it was a cool suit. It was a great design. Maybe the Uber is Dad's part. Well, that's it. That's what I was saying before. I think Blacktailmon Uber. It's Uber. Because they see Uber, they get sued. But clearly it's meant to be. But anyway.
Higher. Breathe more from. I mean, if they.
Blacktailmon Uber plush would be great.
That was.
I mean, you could just get a Blacktailmon plush off somebody on Etsy and then just stick it in a hoodie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's just get a hoodie from Build-A-Bear or something and go, whoop, there you go.
I feel like it's more of a little.
Oh yeah, yeah, but you don't want your
Could make it a
you don't
wild Attack on Titan.
yeah. Well, I was gonna say, but you don't want your plushie in raincoat material either.
Yeah.
So you'd have to make it like hoodie.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Take a coat. Well, 12.
yeah, like you were saying,
Give it
yeah.
12.
I have to generate bits to pay. How is the dad pay? Blacktailmon. How is compatibility decided? The Tamers liking about developing a strong bond? I don't know, because the Uber version has those dead inside eyes. Hey Matthias, thanks for joining in.
I don't think it's so much dead inside. I have a purpose.
Well, it's also, God, I hate my job. Like any delivery person. Like any delivery person, I hate my job. But yeah, okay, fine. You might have to get the Blacktailmon plush custom made, but if you wanted one in a jiffy, you could just get a Blacktailmon plush and stick a coat on. But yeah, otherwise, Felismon's Felismon got that drip, as the kids say. Felt wrong. That felt wrong to say.
It sounds fine to say. Just
Oh, excuse me. Thanks.
like when you 420 blaze it and everyone goes.
Yeah, but at least I say that ironically. I never intend to come off as "How do you do, fellow kids." Why do you won't bully me? Is that what it is? I certainly feel the love. I bring you love. Let's bring a love. Break its legs.
After all, my friend.
But I don't know. Like, I mean, I don't know what else to say. The evolution being born out of the trust that's built between Ruri and Angoromon since episode 11. Felismon actually telling you his plan, because what are they going to do to stop him at this point?
Yeah.
Really good.
And even that was even before. And then after that, he was.
Yeah.
He's
He's like,
not
oh,
one bit worried that he announced his plan to her.
no, because
He's
he's
just like,
he's using
gonna beat you anyway.
because he's using people's fear to materialize his army. So that infers, at the very least, that he has an idea that Digimon that are partnered with humans, like, have that in spades. Like, they have that emotional connection, that not just for the materialization, but for power amplification and things like that. Dude, I really enjoyed this episode top to bottom. It was episode 1 levels of scary at the start, where like she's covered in fire and it looks like she's burning, but she's like, but she is, but she's yeah, like when they started finding the bodies from Pompeii, like what happened to them, you know. It's just really good. I think so. I think Felismon and Giratina would be great friends. You know, you're probably right. Okay. Right then. Cool. So I'm gonna give it a 5. Right. And favorite character? Felismon? You know what? I'm inclined to say the same. I mean, I could say Angoramon for the forklift stunt. I think that's very valid. But yeah, no, I'm gonna go with Felismon because just holy cow, yeah. His presence, his charisma.
Didn't end up.
No, very like just
Even had he often thing, I'd be annoyed that he did, but I'd be annoyed at. I feel like he's.
Yeah, and that's what you want. Like villains that aren't just there to be monster of the week, that have a goal and a purpose, and seemingly
because
at the very least,
had he disappeared without saying that last bit, we know he has a plan already.
Yeah.
Whereas with Yatagaramon,
and off he went.
Yeah, it's like, but like we've had to come up with our own theories as to why he did.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's not like sometimes show don't tell doesn't work, and this was a nice blend of both. God, what was that next week's episode called again? That's the one. That's. We'll fix it next week. And then we it's not really a spoiler because we don't know the context for the episode, but I'll bring the thing up to date. So the ranking then, well, it's a 5, so is it a better 5 than Mouth Stitched Man? No. Is it a better 5 than Divine Anger? Or Nightly Pursuit of Monsters? No, I think I like this better than Divine Anger. And that's a tough one because Divine Anger is such a good episode.
It is.
It's definitely better than Mystery of the Museum. But
Yeah, I think it is.
And there's a part of me that I can't, like, as much as I love Nightly Procession of Monsters, this is the Jellymon debut and it's so good for that alone, because she's just so different to the other partners. I don't know if I like it better than Divine Anger, or if I want to put it above.
I do.
Okay. Yeah.
Ever. Oh, the 3.5.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So, mm, you know what? Yeah. This is tough because Divine Anger is such a good episode, but the villain for this episode just manipulating the rules of the show to its own benefit and just being so, yeah, I can do this and you can't stop me.
That's true for foreshadowing? Or?
Oh, definitely foreshadowing. Oh, definitely foreshadowing.
He will be back.
Yeah, there's no way he doesn't come back.
Just gonna other way.
Yeah.
You're not gonna.
That or he lays low and it's not until he starts peeking up again. Could all be one in this. But I do think I have to follow your on that.
Right amount of fun with it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like the Talisman was such a fun villain. He was like an evil genie. Like if he'd have broke out into song and such.
That's what I was saying. He was
The demon from Buffy. Yeah. Like if he broke out into song, yeah. Like if he broke out into song, I don't think I'd have had a problem with that either.
Yeah.
You know, this is what I'm gonna do to you. This is your, this is, all that stuff. Yeah. It's the right amount of charisma.
Like he.
Yeah. So that's.
That can let them do their thing.
Yeah, it also, like, when you're looking at this, like, if you look at the rundown of the scores so far, the show is amazingly consistent.
It is. Like it goes. Nothing's to count. That was just on top of having like being the first that we saw of it. It was 5-4.
Yeah.
5-3. Kind of goes a little and straight back up.
Yeah.
And generally, when it comes straight back up, it does well.
Yeah, and that's why it bounces back straight away. There's no plateau of just like you've given the Curse Song a 2. And that's the only 2 we've given. We haven't even gone below that.
Yeah, and to be honest,
oh yeah, that's most Siren Mon herself. Yeah, no, totally. Like, yeah,
it's not even the ending. She annoyed me. She lost her own point. That before anything else.
Fair enough. We'll jump back over to the chat. So. I don't think they'll team up, and I would prefer if each one was its own threat with its own plan. They are connected they're cornered from every front instead of having to deal with this. Most of them are scheme villains. Expected they'd branch off to achieve their own goals after it. A multiple assault all at once would be. Oh, definitely. Oh, all the villains. I hope all these villains that appear and go away come back with a big plan later on. Each one of them doing their own thing that end up colliding with each other and ending in chaos and destruction. And then teaming up is more likely. Yeah, I think it'll be like that. There's a Batman story. Crap, I can't remember the name, but basically, just the villains say. And they all come together, and it was something that was built up because Stephanie Brown found some plan of Batman's to make all the villains come together, and how he'd finally just do away with them all.
Yeah.
And she triggered it, and it went wrong, and that's how she ended up dying. But not really because it's a comic book. But it was this, basically, they all just came together. Gotham ended up with a massive sinkhole, and chaos ran the world for a time.
Yeah.
And I would love to see something like that again. Just like all these different villains, like Dracmon, Zasomon, Felismon, maybe not Yadagaramon.
I feel like Dracmon. Felismon
Yeah.
helping the other guys materialize.
Maybe. Another bot. To be fair, 2 in an hour is.
Even.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't mean.
Each have their own plan. They be they smarter or dumber, will lie and do anything they want, get what they want, running away to continue their plan somewhere else. Yeah, and that's what we've seen like with Felismon. He didn't just go away like Yadagaramon did. He went, I'll be back.
The Garamon, we're not.
No, I don't think we're gonna see like this. If I go through that episode listing again, Mummymon will come back to help.
Yeah,
Clockmon now has to come back and help by default, I think. So we'll just go through. Right, so Dracmon will come back. I don't think we're ever going to see Pumpkinmon again.
If he does come back.
Yeah. Majira. Well, yeah, I know what you mean. Majiramon, I don't think he'll come back.
No.
Sirenmon might, as a on our side, on the hero's side.
I don't think so.
No.
I think she left on the side of them.
Okay.
I don't think she'll come back.
Right, Yadagaramon's not coming back. Sistermon CL and or Phantomon. Probably not.
No.
Not unless the team ends up in the digital world and we get a rematch of sorts later on.
Yeah, like
I don't see them.
They had no goals outside of that.
No, exactly. Yeah, so I don't see them coming back for anything
The only reason-
massively plot related, but they might get their own, tying up loose ends. Warp Time, well, let's just Clockmon again. Game of Death, do we think Ginkakumon and King Kakumon are coming back?
Them come back and they're fighting here, but they're not. Either villain.
Yeah, so similar to my CL theory. Yeah. Okay, so similar to CL. Repamon, no. Zasomon, definitely. Yeah. Guluskammon, definitely. Monmon, probably not. I don't think we're gonna see Monmon again. I don't think so.
Ernie, maybe he'd.
It's possible. Hold on.
He would also be like.
Yeah. Goemon. Yeah. Sorry. Close to Gorymon. Well, we've seen a Gorymon die. Gronomon, Harumon. No, but if there was anything, he might come back. Like if he came back, it depends. I don't think he'd come. If they were to bring him back, I don't think he'd come back as Koemon. Probably come back as something evolved. So let's see. Have a look at Gorymon. If we just fantasy book here, he comes back as. Makurumon, me. It's the same kind of face, Makurumon.
Yeah.
No, and that doesn't evolve in. I was thinking if it came back, it would come back as a Gokumon, but maybe they wouldn't go there because you'd have to bring in Sanzomon and go through the whole Journey to the West set. Oh, Goku. Ooh. Okay, way around.
Okay, cool.
Like if he came back like Gokumon, but then again you have to go because he's part of the Journey to the West set. You'd have to go through all the others in that set. Because when he turned up in Cross Wars, maybe yeah, like when he turned up in Cross Wars, it was in a flashback and he was serving Sanzomon here, Boobs Mickey incarnate. No, they can't. But I'm just mansplaining to Meg. Don't worry. But rather still really what Pumpmon would go and play tennis with them. As long as they don't get the Clockmon treatment. Some evolutions would be good too. Imagine Dracmon had Digivolved on his quest to materialize and came back. Well, that's what I was hoping. I thought like if somebody comes back evolved, it would be Dracmon. But I don't think Koemon is coming back. Like if we're just
he
sticking
was only there to go.
So Gamamon had some frame of reference, or then Felismon has basically told us he's going to come back. Do I think Cherrymon next week is going to come back? Probably not. And then we don't know enough about episode 17 to even hazard a guess. Don't know anything about it other than the title. So yeah, I mean that's a good collection though of monsters to come back and cause trouble. You know, even if it's only in a sense that they come back to tie up loose ends, rather than coming back to contribute to the overall plot. And we really need to learn more about the plot overall to really, I suppose, even figure that much out. Like, because right now, like anyone's guess is as good as ours.
No. Like, what I said does make sense. Hearing.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
But that really depends on, or go ahead with a different part of his plan, or let it.
Well, that's the other thing, isn't it? Like, there's no like actual pumpkin carving. Maybe weirdly kind of beloved. Chat's just the chat's just in having a moment, aren't they? They're in their element there. But overall, yeah, look, it's tough to say, but there's certainly a lot of intrigue set up by this. Like I will say, certainly a lot of it. Yeah, and that's it, you know, and that's what you want. That's what we've been asking for, more breadcrumbs. Because the whole monster of the week tangents that don't go anywhere might actually finally be building something.
Would you two like your?
Would you do like it?
Yes, please.
I'm enjoying it. I'm
Continue.
I'm enjoying seeing the chat go back and forth because casual. The Koemon of tennis. Just a big Prince of Tennis parody, but it's all Koemon.
I think I can see both.
No, probably not. I don't even know if I could see Nomura becoming one, because I thought he'd be more involved, but he hasn't been recently. As you say, he hasn't really been in an episode since the Kinkakumon one.
Yeah.
So
he keeps getting, if he sees it, he's just gonna panic because he's been hurt by two.
yeah. In other Ghost Game news, We did find out that we're getting another Kyotaro card in Booster 9, along with a new Tesla Jellymon card. So, so that's good. I really do like the art for the Tesla Jellymon card. Which leads me to believe we're also getting a Ruri card with Simbar and Goromon. Or they could push her out to beat Booster 10, because Hero and Gamamon's line was in Booster 8. So, because there is a new Jellymon in this, so they could do the next booster, an Angoramon and Simbar Angoramon.
I like that they're.
I see what you're getting at, yeah.
She's got her.
Yeah. Will we ever learn the mystery of Kyotaro's hand?
Say, is this some kind of foreshadowing that his hand actually has power like hers does?
I doubt it. I do like that theory during the Kinkakumon episode that he has a robot hand, and that's how he was able to keep up with the input. I really do love that theory, and I hope that's where that goes. But yeah, the artwork is really sweet on Tesla Jellymon. Kyotaro's obviously just looks like it came out of the show. It's the same art style. We're also getting Daigo and Maki cards from Tri and Mako finally. So that's fun. I want me a playset of Daigo and Maki, please. Ooh. And Kenta and Kazu had more screen time than Nomura. Yeah, at this point they did. And like this show has spent about as much time in the real world, so even Susie had more background screen time. No, not Susie. This show doesn't need a Susie, so that's fine. I got addicted to Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel and didn't draw anything for 2 days. And I still have to draw Koemon. That's it. It's okay to take a break.
To get it.
Indeed. Yeah, I don't really have anything like it just in general in the regards to the episode or like I'm enjoying the fan fiction that the chat wrote for this tennis tournament. You know, but other than that, nope. Yeah, I guess we'll move on to comments then from last week's episode, and then we'll see if we've any more talking points after that. Then we'll get ready to move out. If he had a scar up his entire arm, I will be annoyed. Oh, I'll tell you off screen.
Okay.
I'll tell you off screen. My fave scene is Gamamon pulling up the sled. Oh, that's really good. I think Angoramon forklift beats it, but that's still valid.
Yeah, I think it's hilarious. For that, then just flying a rope around his little tiny head.
Well, that's the thing. Maybe they did. Maybe I'm giving the show too much credit. But Hero can't control which evolution happens yet. So,
Didn't he? He got him to matter.
how
Well,
are they
aside from Gulis, but
but how does what does Battle Gamamon do? Carry them under each arm?
yeah, and run.
I don't see it.
No, just put the rope around his
He's
chest.
a bit small.
Put the rope around his chest.
I know, it was
He
funnier
could-
just with regular Gamamon.
Yeah, but no, that's what I mean. It was funny. I'm not from it, but you know, just
Yeah.
the characters, not the writers,
Oh yeah.
didn't kind of go. Well, that one has hooks on it back, and that one 4 legs.
Yeah, but how do I control that?
Well, the last time, like on the beach, he was like, just evolve and make fireworks, and evolved and.
Yeah, but he wasn't looking for a certain evolution. still have moments where
he's not looking for a certain evolution. No, just a taller one instead of the baby.
I don't think Betelgeuse would have been fit for purpose.
I think he would.
No, I disagree. Hero is tiny, his champion is no bigger than he is. No, he's not. Betel is a small champion. Imagine if they got Weiss. Oh god. I don't know, Wizen, like Triceratops would be fun.
Been great for it.
Yeah, he would have been fine for it.
They could have just sat on his back.
Exactly.
They wouldn't have needed it.
But then you wouldn't have got the power shot of the three of them together.
Yeah, I know.
Which is really what the writing was going for.
Yeah.
For this Digimon series, no one has goggles. Yeah, much like season 5. Nobody had goggles in season 5 either. It's fine. You don't need to have goggles in every series. I mean, it'd be nice, but it's...
They should be shopping something.
Oh.
Hero should try them on and Jellymon. Ridiculous on or something.
I was just thinking there's an opening in the Devil May Cry reboot. The opening, one of the opening scenes for that. So the Dante for that game, right? Because you know the Dante for that game.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
So like he's skinny as hell. He's got jet black short hair and everything, and he gets into this fight, and a bunch of stuff blows by him, and it's either a wig or like the end of a mop that's broken. It lands on his head, and he sort of looks at himself in the nearby reflection and pulls it off and goes, "Never in a million years," and throws it away. And that's exactly what I thought of when you said about the Jellymon thing. Except for the Mario Kart episode. Definitely instead of the Sistermon Kart episode, indeed. But the green one looks like a tank, blue is speed. Yeah. And red is standard, I guess. Or all-purpose. Well, not all-purpose, he can't fly. No.
I'm technically.
Yeah. Blue needs a good updraft to get going. So comments. Let's move on to last week, and we'll get ready to get out of here. Best performing video.
Oh. Happened to me. What?
So, let's have a look. Then last week. So we've 2 comments from last week. One from Clatter Glass. Thank you for being here as always. Whether you're live or on archive, thank you for being here as always. So Clatter says, "It is definitely understandable why the writers would make this a more comforting episode after what happened previously. But still, I feel like they could have done more to make this episode more entertaining, maybe instead of making it a bit more scary. For starters, maybe the writers could have written a story involving Weddinmon and Shortmon. Perhaps the cake duo were acting a bit like Robin Hood's gang, but instead of stealing rich, they were breaking into pastry and cake shops to taste all the goodies. If the cakes and cookies were good, the duo would give their blessings to the shop and food items, but if the pastries were tasteless and disgusting, they would break every single thing in that pastry shop." I mean, that sounds like an episode on its own.
Yeah.
I mean, that doesn't necessarily have to be the cool down episode for this, but working it into Yoshiro having to go to a conference, I think is fine. But that sounds like a fun episode on its own. But it also sounds like an episode 1 to 10 episode, where
Or a bit proper.
Yeah.
Like you get that, then they go. You know.
Yeah. Even though it has been a couple of weeks since the whole Zasumon debacle, kind of odd that we still didn't get some type of brief news regarding that accident. Well, I'm sure the writers will touch upon that conflict soon or later. and I think they will.
Yeah, I mean,
I
do
think-
you mean news as in
The chain letters causing problems.
like news on the news in their world? Because
Yeah.
like everyone.
Yeah.
So could have been. Like, has it been weeks for them?
The show follows our calendar,
Yeah.
so it's like every Sunday they wind up in shenanigans. It's
Yeah.
funny how that happens.
It
But
was probably on their news.
yeah, but
That's
we
what's meant, but-
should see that. Like there should be something in the background. The chain letter attack that involved weird green creatures.
Yeah.
Um,
but
scientists are on the lookout for a way to prevent. It's just something.
Yeah.
I get where Clatter's coming from on it.
if that's what.
Yeah, some sort of in-universe follow-up to show that the event hasn't been forgotten. Yeah, I
Because it was something.
that affected that everybody. Yeah, because humans were hitting them with brooms and getting bitten, and
yeah.
So yeah, there's some sort of in-universe follow-up would have been fine. And maybe the writers will touch it. I feel like these writers are going to follow the Applemon formula in a sense where you do get answers to everything eventually. So it probably will get brought up down the road. But if it doesn't happen in the next couple of weeks,
I feel like it
I
would
wouldn't be
happen
too shocked.
maybe.
yeah,
Uh,
something like that. Yeah, like it's sort of a foreshadowing before they come back, or
Yeah.
the episode itself to set that episode up.
mm.
So I wouldn't be surprised if it does happen down the road, and I think there's a good chance of that. But then Justin's Game says, agreed this was a nice breather episode, however it got me thinking about a couple of things. Like when Hero says red when Gamamon evolves to Betel, I thought that he or Gamamon has control over what he evolves into. So wait, he doesn't? I'm confused. No, the show has implied that neither Hero nor Gamamon have any control over the evolution. And that's why when we got Wizened, it was the same scenario. Hero didn't have a sense of evolve to Chaos Gamamon or evolve to Betel Gamamon. He wasn't sure whether red would work or blue would work, and actively said, I don't even know which one I'm going to get. And then green happened. And so every time the evolution happens and Hero goes, oh, we got red this time, or we got blue this time, it's because he doesn't know how to control it yet. And by proxy, neither does Gamamon. Now, Gamamon I understand because Gamamon is baby. If Gamamon were a bit more grown up or a bit more
He might
mature,
understand what,
yeah,
but yeah, like I can, as a like in his head right now, evolution happens, brain just ticks.
Yeah.
Like, and like you're walking and
Hey.
it just happens.
Yeah.
That kind of.
no, I would agree there. And should Gamamon be evolving at all after what happened? No. Like,
Said like,
we said that last week as well. Like,
Kyoshiro even said it. Are you serious?
yeah, like Hero being okay with like evolving last week, as nice as it was in the moment.
Hero could have been.
Yeah, or there should have been some like Hero actively going, well, if we see Gulas Gamamon again, we might get more information. Hero being a bit too caution to the windy, or just a bit too blasé about things, still doesn't sit right with me. Like, as much as him evolving last week to help with the fireworks was a nice little moment, and then evolving this week gave us that cool Hero shot of the three of them together.
Hero's forgotten.
Yeah, that's what I was literally about to say.
He's not one bit nervous.
No. But maybe Hero subliminally knows something we don't yet? Maybe there's something, the word I'm looking for. No, not like subliminal, but where's my thesaurus gone? Oh, it's still over there.
Yeah.
But anyway, subconsciously, that's the one. Thank you, chat.
That was me.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Meg. Sorry, I
I
thought.
brain too.
No. Sorry, I saw you look at the screen and then you said it, so I presumed it came from the chat. So thank you, Meg. I do appreciate it. Subconsciously. Maybe he does subconsciously know something from when you refused to give the attack order. Maybe something got in. But but at the same time, I don't know if I want Hero being Henry for 4 episodes. Going, no, you can't do this. I do and I don't.
Like, there should be. Because comment goes.
Yeah. If what I'm thinking is true, then what if he got Gulu's Gamamon again by accident this time? Yeah, totally could happen. But well, maybe not, because something has to upset Gamamon enough to let Gulus in. So unless Gamamon is broken in some way, I don't think it has to be some sort of shock to the system.
Walked in. Over there.
Oh yeah.
He turned some.
Oh, he should. Yeah, like, but as you say, it's like he's forgotten all about it.
It might be something next week, but
yeah, with the whole camping episode, maybe we'll get a bit more of a look into what Hero's been thinking this whole time.
It seems to only be.
And that's I was literally about to say that the others don't seem to be in the episode at all. It does seem to be just those two. And then there is that scene in the preview where Bethel is looking pretty beat up and kind of annoyed or maybe angry, but so maybe it is just going to be those two, and because it's just going to be those two, we'll get a bit more of a brotherly man-to-man conversation, and they'll and maybe a lot of stuff is going to go over Gamamon's head, or maybe Gamamon will have a couple of answers for him. I don't know, but yes, could you imagine?
It'd be like when Silent Bob for the first time.
Yeah. So yeah, but we do agree with you there, Justin, that like Hero should at least be a bit more reserved about just evolving so casually, just in case his
maybe not this week, but last week.
Yeah, just in case his baby brother turns into a wanton killing machine.
Yeah, because this week he would have. Last week said it would.
Yeah.
That would make me as concerned. I think he should have been a bit more.
On edge. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got you. I'm still confused if Gamamon doesn't understand death yet, or if he's just in denial. I think it's a bit of both. I think
it's more of a child's understanding.
Yeah, because he is very baby.
Yeah. People don't get the whole thing behind.
Yeah. And he's probably blocked out the memory of seeing Pokemon die in front of him. Well, maybe the evolution of that. Oh, I just beat my copy of Pokemon Shining Pearl last night, and I got to say Chibi Cynthia is cute, but don't let her cuteness fool you. I think she's the hardest champion, like everyone said. Even in the original game, she wasn't easy, especially with her Garchomp. If you aren't careful, she'll destroy you. Yes, she will. That Garchomp even is a monster in every sense of the word.
Let's go back to the third.
Yeah, definitely. Go back to the start of the broadcast. We do talk on that a little bit. Right, so yeah. An hour 40, yeah. So let's see. What did the chat have to say? Disappearing people have suddenly come back, talking about how a demon statues we terrorist attack that meddled with people. That is season 1. Oh, there were monsters in the area that destroyed our buildings and bridges. Nope, terrorist attack. Hero having control, Justin then says, Hero having control over the evolutions reminds him when he played Digimon World when he was a kid, and Agumon evolved into a Meramon instead of Greymon. Oh yeah, that's yeah. When we played Next Order, and you were just like, why is everything turning into a Numamon?
Yeah. Then you got something. It sense next time. Sense and the golden one.
Oh yeah.
Or something like that. Everything.
Yeah, Meg, who will be playing Cyber Sleuth soon, not really a fan of the Evolution in the World games, because yeah, when your Meramon can turn into gold snot, probably not fun. Matthias, even Taichi was afraid of evolving after Skull Greymon. Yeah. Desmond says, you don't want Hero to be a hero. Oh, you. Oh, you. Reiko, Hero appears to really think he can simply talk to Gulas Gamamon if he appears. Yeah. Like Hero's idea of, oh, we'll just talk to him and get the information. That clearly didn't work the last time when he was skewering Sealsdramon in the head. You know?
Then going tacky. So
yeah.
you'd want to
No.
after that, but
Hero,
he probably does.
Hero has a bit of something. Hero seems to have something of a bit of something of a diplomacy complex. Like everything can be talked out, and I think that's gonna backfire eventually. Well, like
it almost did.
It almost did, but I think it's go beyond that again.
I had that memory.
For Gulus, yeah, no, they will be dead. Yeah.
Cyber Sleuth maybe.
Yeah, but you have control over it. Is the thing. You go to Digilab and say, I want this one.
Also, they don't have to stop to.
That too. You don't have to.
That was the worst thing about that game.
Yeah, getting halfway across the map and going, oh no, I've no portable toilets. Better backtrack all the way across so I can use the restroom.
Yeah.
And
watching that, I was just, oh, why?
Yeah.
I didn't even play it, and I was annoyed.
Yeah, it's a hero's complex, if you will. Yeah, a little bit. Gulas Gamamon is basically Heartless Sora. I don't know enough about Kingdom Hearts yet. I do have the trilogy ready to play, but I don't know enough yet for that to make sense to me. Despite his maturity, it's a reminder of that childish naivete. Yep. Looks like you were a bad tamer. I was a good tamer, but I needed evolution. I needed alternate evolutions for... Wait, no, that's Cyber. Maybe I was. Maybe the second time playing Next Order, I didn't really put as much heart into it as I did the first time around. Like, Yami will tell you, there were streams we did, or I did, of Next Order the first time I played it, where the stream was just 7 hours of grinding in the gym and outdoing battles.
And that's what you said. Next one, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, and I was like, I don't want to do that again.
And it just took everything. Just
yeah.
Your little bit of grinding.
Yeah, I just didn't want to spend a whole stream sitting in the gym doing that. Stop. Stop. And then going out into battle and grinding more. Next Order is a chore. It really is. Like, it's a good story, but Jesus, it is locked behind so much progression. Because it's a short story, it's locked behind so much progression. And just... But... This is true as well, yeah. To avoid conflicts. In the real and digital. So...
Where's our...
To be fair, he's been awfully quiet since I disciplined them earlier. Did I discipline him a bit too hard? No, he didn't.
That was some good timing.
Phew.
That's a running joke from my stream.
I think it's a running joke from streams in general.
Yeah.
I myself and video game dogs don't get along well, so that's a bit of a running joke there.
So earlier on in my stream, the dog started barking upstairs, and I just told the chat AJ quieten him down, and Hunter was like, leave him near AJ, implying that he was gonna kill him.
Yeah, and then the rest of the stream was silent. Too silent. But
Really to make because
Yeah. My understanding is it was supposed to be the one from Try, but Try's plot changed. So, Light Fang was meant to be something that was Light Fang was meant to be something different in this universe, not to be fused with the Light Fang in Dawn and Dusk. Nope. I know I am. White Fang was meant to be like this organization or something. So it was my understanding of it was originally intended to be the Meikumon and Meicrackmon from Try, but Try's plot changed, so it could be anything. Now I could be completely wrong on that, but that was my understanding of it at the time. So yeah. Yeah. Oh. I'll do that one. Didn't they change director after movie 3? Yeah. Something like that. Hidden, unhidden again. Yeah, they changed directors, so that might have had something to do with it. Also might explain why the second half of Try is a bit sketchy in some areas. But my again, as I say, my understanding was they were meant to be one and the same as a means of cross promotion, which is always good. I always like when cross promotion happens, like when the dim card turned up in Adventure 2020, and Kotaro just goes, huh, plugs it into the computer, and like they call it a dim card, like they just outright say, oh, it's called a dim card, because the first version of the Vital Bracelet had come out, so obviously cross promotion there. So Toei, do 6 movies with this money. Director, that's impossible. Toei, just do it. Yeah. Okay, but we'll get short on funds. Yeah. The fans will buy it anyway. Buy the 3rd movie. Yeah. We're running out of money. You are fired. Yeah. Yeah, that's also my understanding of how that went. At least my headcanon for it. Oh. God, Digimon, you put everything and nothing into your franchise. It's actually amazing. Maybe, yeah.
This isn't the only time we're on.
True. I hated waiting a year or so for the Try movies to be released. Yeah. I mean, I think it helped in one way because a year or so had gone by, you'd kind of forgotten what happened in the previous one, so you were more accepting of what was happening in the newest ones. Oh, roughly. Yeah, like roughly 9 months to a year. Actually, let's fact check that one before, the fandom will never run out of water because there's always a well, actually. So first one came out November 21st, 2015. 2 came out. Oh, here we are. Release. November 21st, 2015 for part 1. March 12th, 2016 for part 2. Okay, that's still 6 months. Nah, 4. September 24th, 2016 then for part 3. February 25th, 2017 for part 4. September 30th, 2017 for part 5. And then May 5th, 2018 for part 6. So that's enough of a gap. Like, so December, January, February, March. 4 months for the first one, not so bad. April, May, June, July, August, September. 6 months for the third one. October, November, December, January, February. 5 months for the fourth one. March, April, May, June, July, August, September. 7 months for the fifth one. And then October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. 8 months then for the last one. Like, so you're still, 6 to 8 months in between. Roughly. Yeah. Love how the second try movie asking questions. Yeah, and that's what should have happened. That's what should have happened with anything. It should always make you question what you're. And those movies had less visual quality than most anime. Ooh. It was without a doubt not movie material, yeah. Sure. When Try was first announced, someone's open to correct me on this, but if I recall correctly, it was first announced as an anime series. Oh yeah, but that's how like Crunchyroll broke them up.
Oh.
The episode 1 to 4.
That's not.
No, like
technical.
no, on Crunchyroll they were broken up to be more digestible. I guess, because they each do run for a bit. Like that's 2.5 hours of movie. Part series has to be a direct sequel to the first 2 series, celebrating the 50th. Yeah. Development. A new series was first announced at an event celebrating the 15th anniversary back in August 2014. Basic story details were announced in September of 2014 after enough fans participated in a game on the website. In December 2014, Toei announced the series title of Try. The series features returning cast, blah blah blah, continued stream, followed by an announcement. Then in May 2015, it was announced that Try would be split into a 6-part theatrical film series instead of a television series. So from my understanding was this was meant to be a full-on show. And then, probably because Toei and money, now I'm speculating, probably because the way Toei manages its money and again puts everything and nothing simultaneously franchise. It went, actually let's just cut the plot in half and make it enough footage for 26 episodes instead of the usual 50 odd that the series would get. So it didn't stand a chance even from the get-go. Sadly, I mean, I think Try had a lot of potential, but OA just sometimes can't get out of their own way. Surprised there isn't more Digimon crossovers. Yeah, that's because it's Digimon and not Super Sentai. I mean, look, like Super Sentai and Kamen Rider crossover every year. But at the same time, I don't think I want. We don't get a new Digimon series every year because it's animation rather than live action. At the same time, I don't think I'd want a new movie every year where Taichi from Series 99 meets up with whoever's new at the time or something like that. I think it would really lose. Oh, well, I don't mind Taichi 99.
Yeah,
Taichi 2020. Oh, well, yeah. If he kept showing up, yeah.
You already.
Do we still have the image, do we? Do we still have the image? No, that's
No,
the...
that-
No. No. There it
There it
is.
is.
Yeah, we still have this. And this still upsets me. So... Yeah. An anime of Digimon made by Madhouse. Oh, good lord, the animation quality. Oh, it takes my veins. Take it to my veins. Oh, I think we're ready to get out of here.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, look. Yeah. I mean, that's a good. Well, I was trying to be thoughtful on that. Plus, I was up till 4 a.m. last night streaming Xenoblade over on Twitch, and that was oh, I'm still recovering. If Dark Taichi 2020 does show up, somebody blow him the hell up, please.
Yeah, just like charge up and just.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, chat, look, as always, you make Sundays a pleasure, so thank you for being here. I hope you'll join us next week when we watch along and have a chat about episode 16, The Man-Eating Forest. Maybe we'll get some answers about Hero's state of mind at the moment, what he thinks about Hero and Gamamon, and or maybe
Gamamon?
or both. Oh, did I? Sorry, maybe we'll get a little insight into Hero's state of mind and what he thinks about everything going on, and maybe a look into Gamamon's frame of mind and dealing with the loss of Pokemon and how he's processing that and dealing with it and everything else. So fingers crossed we're in for a... If next week isn't more so about the scares as it is about the feels, I think we're in for a good episode.
Yeah.
Definitely so. I think we're in for a good episode. But with that, oh boy, I don't know what else to say, so just... Oh, it will. It's Juraimon. Oh. Oh, the mustache braid. Oh,
Or
I'll...
will that get you claimed?
Oh, it will.
Yeah.
I'll see what I can do. We'll do it just live, and then I'll have to mute it for everybody else. But we will bring in the mustache break for Juraimon. Lord.
None of you.
Well, yeah, it's more so for Meg, but I'll put context to it next week. But yeah, good lord, I've forgotten about that. Oh, too many crickets. Yeah, but look, I hope you guys had fun with us tonight. We certainly had fun with you. Give us a follow over on Twitch. We'll see you over there during the week in the build-up to this. I'll be doing Xenoblade and more Danganronpa during the week. Pokemon on Friday with the release of Legends Arceus, so that'll be swell. And Meg's plans are still TBC. Awesome.
Yeah, I'll probably.
Yeah, so definitely do that. Social media stuff right there. You're very welcome, Reiko.
You're welcome.
And thank you for... Oh, I'm just tired at this point. So, before we go, though, it is so very important that you all know something. Just in relation to this episode, and just how would you define this episode in a nutshell?
Huh? He's got pants now.